Have you ever wondered what might happen if a single nuclear device were used on a modern city? It's a heavy topic, but understanding it is crucial. Scientists around the world use advanced simulations to study extreme scenarios, and this is one of the most studied. So, let's calmly and factually break down what experts estimate could happen based on publicly available research. This isn't about fear. It's about knowledge. A modern nuclear device, the kind researchers often model, has an energy yield of around 300 kilotons. To put that in perspective, that's roughly 20 times more powerful than the devices used in World War II. In the very first moment, a truly massive amount of energy is released. Temperatures at the center skyrocket to levels you'd normally only find inside a star. In this immediate zone, pretty much everything, buildings, roads, materials, is neutralized by the intense heat and pressure. Simultaneously, a powerful flash of light spreads outward. Scientists estimate this flash could temporarily affect vision for anyone looking in its direction, even many kilometers away. And all of this incredible release of energy, happens in less than 1 second. Right after that initial flash, a high-pressure shock wave expands outward at supersonic speeds. Physics models show what comes next. Within a radius of several kilometers, even the most robust, dense urban structures would experience severe structural failure. We're talking about skyscrapers, bridges, and concrete buildings. Farther out, lighter materials like glass would shatter over a much wider area. Now, think about a large metropolitan area. Researchers estimate that the city's critical systems would be almost instantly overwhelmed. Transportation networks, like subways and highways, would stop functioning. Communication, infrastructure, cell towers, internet cables would fail rapidly. This means no phone calls, no internet, no way to coordinate a response. Medical facilities within the affected zone would be unable to operate, creating a massive humanitarian crisis within just a few minutes. But the effects don't stop there. One of the most significant long-term factors scientists study is the radioactive material that gets thrown into the atmosphere. This material doesn't just disappear. It eventually falls back to the ground in a process known as fallout. Environmental models show that wind patterns can carry this contamination across incredibly large regions, far beyond the initial blast area. This could make certain areas unsafe for people to live in for a very long time. Health studies, looking at historical data and modern projections, indicate increased risks of long-term illnesses and other serious health complications for survivors. We have research from Hiroshima and Nagasaki that shows health effects can appear many years, even decades, after exposure. And it's important to remember, the modern devices being studied today are significantly more powerful than those historical examples. Beyond all the physical effects, experts believe the political impact would be the most critical and unpredictable element. The use of a nuclear device is never seen as an isolated event. Around the world, decision-makers would have to interpret what just happened, and they'd have to do it fast. It could be seen as the first shot in a much larger conflict. Within minutes, military alert systems would likely activate. Defense agreements between nations could be triggered, pulling other countries into the situation. Global financial markets could react instantly, creating economic chaos. Even countries not directly involved would feel the ripple effects. We'd see massive supply chain disruptions, energy instability, and serious concerns about food security. Our global system is so deeply interconnected that one event like this can, and would, affect everyone. So, let us be clear on one key point that experts agree on. A single nuclear device would not destroy the planet, but it could permanently and catastrophically change modern civilization as we know it. Today, there are over 12,000 nuclear weapons in existence worldwide. The greatest risk isn't the technology itself, but the human decisions made under extreme pressure, with limited time and incomplete information. Understanding these risks is one of the most powerful tools we have to prevent them from ever happening. Knowledge creates awareness. Awareness creates responsibility. And that responsibility is how we protect our future.